Hello, Tim the Pool Man again. I'm going to show you on this video how to add tablets to a chlorinator. Before I get started, I want to stress, do not let children mess with anything with the filter system or your swimming pool, because they can damage it or they could get hurt, seriously hurt. On this one, I have a huge warning as well. This is a chlorinator pool. This is the chlorinator right here. That is what you put the tablets in. Be very cautious when you do this. You can put tablets in while the filter's still running. I'm going to turn it off just so you can see that way as well, but it's basically the same thing. If you do it while the filter's running, you just don't turn the system off. But I'm going to turn their pump off. Their switches right here. Shut the pump off. No water's running. It's not filtering. Go over to the chlorinator. This is the chlorinator. There's a little tab right here. If I can find it, right there. Push the tab in, twist the lid off. There's one caution here. You want to be very careful because of the gases of the chlorine in there. It's called mustard gas. If you're over top of it and you take a breath of it, it will knock you out. You will pass out. So I caution, when you open this, always turn your face away and hold your breath right as soon as you're getting ready to take the lid off, because the gases are very strong. So I'm twisting the lid off. Basically, as simple as that. When you get to this point, that's when you want to hold your breath and turn. Take it off. As you can see, they have tablets in there still, but gases stink. I'm gonna put probably one or two more in there just to make sure it's full. Just basically take your 3-inch tablets. You want to use 3-inch. There's 1-inch tablets, but those are typically for hot tubs. So you basically stick your tablets in, put the lid on, and keep your eye on that tab, because their tab is broken, as you can see. That's because over tightening it, if you go past the tab, it will snap it. It'll snap it right off. So you basically want to get this lined up just like that. The notch lined up with the tab. If you go too far, there's an O-ring in the top of that. It'll squish that, then all of a sudden you'll start leaking, water down the side of your chlorinator because you messed the gasket up, the O-ring. It's pretty easy to change out the O-ring, but that's basically how you add tablets to a chlorinator. Most chlorinators will have this knob. This is how you can control it. They are at about a half, which I read their chlorine, they're at about a little over 1 parts per million, which you want to be between 1 and 3 parts per million in your pool. So they're good, so I'm going to leave their knob right where it's at. That is how you can control how much chlorine you get in your pool. It's a trial by error thing. If it's new, put it on maybe halfway, let it run for 3 or 4 days, and test it. If you're too high, obviously turn it down. If you're too low, turn it up a little bit more, give it a few more days, and go. Trial by error. You will find your happy medium, and that's what you'll want to go by. That's what you want to leave it at. Another thing on chlorine tablets, they are made half a stabilizer, half chlorine. So if you're low on chlorine, don't crank that thing up real high thinking it's going to fill chlorine in the pool. Just get a gallon or two of liquid chalk and dump that in, put whatever is needed. It being half and half stabilizer, half chlorine, if you crank it up and let it go, it will get high on chlorine, but it'll also get really high on your stabilizer. When your stabilizer gets too high, you have to drain your pool down some and fill it, drain it down some and fill it to dilute it. It's the only way to get rid of it. When you're done with the chlorinator, go back to the switch, turn the pump on, pump's running, everything's good. That's how you put tablets in a chlorinator. Thanks for watching Tim the Pool Man. And I will be putting more videos out as if need be. I will every little thing that I usually get questions on a daily basis, I will make a video. That way it'll help you out or anybody that needs help out. If you want, subscribe to me so I know that there are people out there that actually need the help with it. So thank you again, and talk to you soon. Have a good day.